For almost 40 years, someone secretly paid the school tuition for every struggling child in one small village. Some believed it was a wealthy businessman. Others thought it had to be a charity. Until one ordinary afternoon. In the middle of the village stood an old bakery. It wasn't beautiful. The paint had faded. The shelves were old. The sign above the door was barely hanging on. People often asked the baker, "Why don't you fix this place?" He would simply smile. "This little shop has everything I need." No one knew that years earlier, he had dreamed of a very different life. When he was in school, he was always the top student. His teachers believed he would become a doctor one day, but when he was only 13, his father suddenly passed away. All that remained was the family's small bakery and a rented house with bills that couldn't wait. The next morning, he didn't return to school. He tied on his father's apron, opened the bakery, and never went back. That day, he made himself one promise. If I can't chase my own dream, I'll spend the rest of my life protecting someone else's. 40 years passed. Then, one winter morning, the old baker didn't open his shop for the first time anyone could remember. A few days later, his lawyer arrived at the town hall carrying the bakery's business records. Among the old flour invoices and receipts was a handwritten list, page after page. It contained children's names, their schools, their tuition payments, and the dates they had been paid. The room fell completely silent. The lawyer quietly said, "Every dollar he earned after buying flour went toward educating children. He made me promise never to tell anyone while he was alive." Then he unfolded one final note. "A loaf of bread feeds someone for a day, but an education can feed generations." That week, the village counted the names. More than 3,000 children had finished school because one quiet baker never forgot what it felt like to lose his own dream. He never became a doctor, but because of him, hundreds did. Some people become rich by keeping what they earn. Others become unforgettable by giving it away. If this story touched your heart, leave a heart in the comments and subscribe for more unforgettable stories.